You are obviously the only cultivation wizard in the whole sect who is expected to become a saint, but at the peak moment you self-destructed your Dantian and became a useless person. Not only did he have to endure the ridicule of the disciples in the sect every day, but he also suffered physical pain. Just tell me from the same view in your body that you must sacrifice with your own blood every day for 3 years to have the capital of a great emperor. And today is the last day of 3 years, but what we have ushered in is a paper repair for my fiancé. Chu Fan, let's be reasonable. You are no longer worthy of me. I, Nangong Shui, am only 18 years old this year. Not only awakened the star holy body. It also has the strength of the Taoist Lord respecting the 9 folds. It is even more in the holy demon battlefield. Killed tens of thousands of demon disciples and made great contributions. And the Holy Lord has decided. Canonize me as a saint of the Emperor. In January, the canonization of the Emperor will be held. And your only advantage is the identity of the young master of the Chu family. But your father died. The Chu family has long since declined. You are now a young master of Fei Mai. Your holy body of the valley of the desert is cursed by heaven and earth. Lowering the 10 shackles could not be cultivated at all. It's simply 5 waste wood. We are not people of the same world at all. But you are staring at Nangong Shui at this time, with mixed feelings in your heart. At the beginning, you were because of the same customs. I endure humiliation every day. Only Nangong Shui took the initiative to care for and accompany him. It will move your heart to become a truth with her. After marriage, you helped Nangong Shui cultivate. Not only do they send spirit stones, elixirs, and treasures. And every day he used the holy cave to help her wash the scriptures. He even gave her the ancestral meteor Bible. The meteor Bible made Nangong Shui awaken to the holy communion of the stars. The baptism of the holy cave made her strength improve by leaps and bounds. Even this time the canonization of the holy relic. It is also you who find the Holy Lord. With the holy decree left by his father. It was asked for Nangong Shui. You didn't fall behind in Nangong Shui's house. Her mother had a heart attack. Go and ask the elder to heal you. And take a new sell order with a high price every day. Only then did he save his life. Her gambling father lost the Nangong family's lineage. It was you who paid off her gambling debts. Her sister loves vanity. You fulfill all her unreasonable demands. You have paid silently for Nangong Shui for 3 years. Now it has been exchanged for her contempt and disgust. 3 years of sincere feeding of dogs. You took a deep breath and asked coldly. Blue Palace Snow. Do you remember the promise you made to me at the beginning? I did say that I would grow old with you and never be separated. But that's because I'm too young and too naive. I am grateful for your kindness to me. But that's not love. Until this time I met Xiao Tianling. Only then did I understand what true love is. She was pregnant with the holy body of the Qilin. He is the 3rd son of the Holy Land. He is also the young master of the Xiao family. This time, we fell in love with each other on the holy demon battlefield. I feel happy only with her. Our fate is over. Let me go, and let yourself go. Mother has promised to accept you as an adopted son. In the future, we will be called brother and sister. Our Nangong family is the same as before. It's still up to you. We are still a family. You looked at Nangong Shui with a fierce face. She meowed so much that she never thought that a person could be so shameless. Grandmas. The Nangong family has long been an empty shell when it is sold. If it weren't for the inheritance subsidy in the past 3 years, I would have been crazy. Take care of the entire Nangong family for you. So that you and other men can spend money without worry. Are you sick or am I sick? Give me back the jade pendant. It was my mother's relic. You were extremely angry and calmed down. Looking at the stupid eyes, he said to Nangong Shui. You look at a simple jade pendant hanging on the Nangong Shui well. My mother died in childbirth, leaving only this jade pendant. You once gave it to Nangong Shui as a token of love. Now that she wants to work together, she naturally wants to take it back. Nangong Shui nodded and did not refuse. Take off the jade pendant and sign it for someone. Nangong Shui pushed the joint force book in front of you again. You smiled and then tore the joint book to pieces. Chu Fan, what do you mean by this? Nangong Shui's face changed. I thought you were going to stalk. However, you have no shortage of words. I took out the pen and ink and wrote a new copy. No longer soft. Instead, it was completely replaced by indifference. 3 years of licking the dog once in one day. Today I know that I am who I am. You dare to fix me. Nangong Shui's voice. It suddenly became sharp. His eyes were full of disbelief. Although we have a reasonable name in the past 3 years. But there is no truth. Now that they are separated. Then in addition to the jade pendant. The shooting star Bible I gave you at the beginning. The blue sky and white jade sword. Colorful cloud clothes. And the one that was given to your family at the beginning. 3 million spirit stone materials. Give it all back to me. You look at Nangong Shui calmly. Let's go. How can you be so shameless? These are all things you gave me. You still have to take it back. You once said to love me and take care of me. It won't make me feel wronged. You are asking me for financial support now. Nangong Shue's eyes are staring at you with fire. His chest heaved violently with anger. She was reluctant to return what you gave her. The Meteor Bible is not only a holy treasure. It can also enhance her star-holy body. And the blue sky, white jade sword and colorful clouds and other treasures. They are also priceless magic weapons. As for 3 million snacks. She couldn't take it out at all. You sneered. Without hesitation, he turned around and left. Reasonable reasoning naturally divides property. The leftover blood I have provided for you over the years. And snacks for your family don't count. But these things. They are all my savings. You have to give it back to me. I'm not kidding you. I'm not discussing it with you. I'll give you 3 days to prepare. If you don't pay us back, you won't die. Endlessly. After leaving Yulin Peak. You don't have nostalgia in your heart. Instead, there is a sense of relief. The holy land of heaven is vast and boundless. There are not only thousands of forest peaks. There are also many mines to buy. The ancestral land of the Chu family. Located on Xiang Peak. Since my father died here. It became your sadness. After marrying Nangong Shui. You stay in Nangong's house and rarely come back. You look at the dilapidated old house with a heavy heart. You walk into the ancestral hall. The ancestors of the Chu family are enshrined here. One of the newest tablets. It was his father Chu Zhendong. I thought I had found true love. Unexpectedly, it was a betrayal. I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry, mother. I'm also sorry for the Chu family. I want to reopen the Chu family. Take back everything that belongs to me. May you and your mother's spirit in heaven can bless me. You lit incense and knelt on the ground. Kowtow respectfully. Xuanji, you lifted your clothes. Scratch your fingertips and squeeze out blood dripping on your abdomen. The blood was automatically absorbed. The world knows that your holy body of the valley of the desert cannot be cultivated. But I don't know that it is in your dantian. A bronze ossuary coffin is sealed. This bronze ossuary was there when you were born. But it has never been visible. Until his father died in battle 3 years ago. Pain stimulates your mind. This bronze ossuary coffin was revealed. But it takes 3 years of blood to open the bronze ossuary. Today is the last day. 3 years of bloodstains have been completed. You can turn it on. You are a little apprehensive. The five-clawed golden dragon is in the traditional starry sky. In the depths of the starry sky, cold and darkness coexist. 9 huge dragon masters rushed over with a bronze ancient pass. Wherever it passes, the sun and moon go out, and the stars crumble. You look shocked. But before you can react, Kowloon pulled the pass and hit you. The 5 ancient gods of the black dragon extinguishing heaven are imprinted in your head. It gives you a splitting headache. When you come back to your senses, Kowloon has disappeared. Instead, there is one. A 5-clawed golden dragon bound by a pitch-black divine chain. The dragon's body is even more like the ancient divine moon. The peerless dragon crisis is turbulent and vast. Even if a piece of Longling is as large as the mountain moon. What is it? You are stunned. This is the 5-clawed golden dragon, one of the 9 dragons in Laguan. The official's voice sounded. Surprise and delight you. The 5-clawed golden dragon is the legendary dragon emperor. You have heard of the reputation of the 5-clawed golden dragon. The true dragon is comparable to a god. The 5-clawed golden dragon is a natural dragon emperor. A 5-clawed golden dragon comparable to a god. It turned into a corpse and was used to pull the door. It's simply incredible. Official. So what should I do now? You don't know where to start for a while. Put the genius treasure into the pass. Whether it is a spirit stone or an elixir. It may be a corpse. Will be refined into the source of energy. You can absorb the original chi to practice. Master Guan's words make you happy. When your consciousness returns to the body. Tong Guanyi has left the dantian. Hover in front of you. There was no hesitation. You poured out all the 100,000 spirit stones and other treasures in the storage world. The starry sky is used as a burial in the universe. Allow heaven and earth to refine the source of all mortals. The sound of the great Tao of Xian Right Xian sounded from within the Bronze Valley Pass. Make your heart tremble. The next moment, all the spirit stones were refined. It became a special source of energy. Fast absorption. The official reminded. You restrain your mind and run the black dragon extinguishing scripture. Absorb the energy of the origin. The original chi quickly grabs your limbs. You look pained. I couldn't help but let out a low cry. His hands clenched his teeth. This pain is no less than digging bones to awaken. But you have great willpower. But he persevered to the death. A moment emerges on the surface of your body. 10 illusory golden shackles. It is the shackles of heaven that bind the growth of the holy body of the desolate bones. Under the impact of the original chi, the first golden shackles shattered. Suddenly there was an unparalleled force. Like volcanic rocks that will erupt from your body. A majestic golden chi and blood surged out. Like a flame burning. Your realm is breaking through at a rapid pace. It didn't stop until the chi and blood entered the ninefold. You can't believe you forget your hands. Third, Tongguan has a total of 10 floors. The front 9 floors are sealed with the 9 dragons. I don't know the last layer either. Cultivate the shape of the 9 great dragons with the energy of the origin. Each cultivation can enter the next level. Boy, collect more genius treasures. You need to prepare 100 million snacks. Only then can you cultivate the first golden dragon divine action. The official's words stunned you. Spirit Stone is a saver. The entire inheritance is not enough to add up. But with goals comes hope. Nangong Shui's 3 million Spirit Stone bride price. Be sure to get it back. If you asked for a bride price before, just to breathe, then now it is necessary to get it back. Okay, I'm going back to rest. Come to me when you have a genius treasure. The 3 generations of the same view turned into a streamer. Not in your body. Sensing the 3 generations in the Dantian. Your heart is full of hope. Looking at my father's spirit tablet. Knocked 3 small heads. Father, I can practice again. I will go to the Holy Lord now to reopen the Chu family's lineage. I vow to revive the family. After that, you got up and left. Tianxian Xingdi 108 in the veins. The Holy Lord is the strongest. With your father's Meng Yang, you quickly met the Holy Lord. His disciple Chu Fan paid his respects to the Holy Lord. You bow and salute. The Holy Lord of Heaven is looking at you. I can't help but think of your father Chu Zhendong. Although the 2 of them are not brothers. But they are better than brothers. When the 2 were young, they got into trouble together. Later, they fought together and practiced together. Chu Zhendong has saved him many times. He can even become a Holy Lord. Chu Zhendong also made an indelible contribution. When Chu Zhendong died, he had once underestimated the holy demon battlefield. Killed 3 demon saints in a row. But people cannot come back to life after death. He can't do anything about it. Chu Zhendong died, leaving only Chu Fan alone. In the heart of the Holy Lord, Chu Fan has already been put down. I saw it as my nephew. I just canonized Nangong Shui as the saint of the emperor. He was deliberately rewarded again. The Holy Lord thought that you were here to ask for a reward for Nangong Shui again. You were slightly stunned and smiled bitterly. Holy Lord. I didn't expect you to be like this. It seems that something must have happened to him. But if you don't say it, it's not good not to ask. Reopen the Chu family. Do you know what you're going to face? The Holy Lord's expression gradually became solemn. Disciples know. Reopen the Chu family. Not only must we bear the responsibility of going into battle and killing the enemy. There are also challenges from other pulses. Now that it has been decided, it is natural to be mentally prepared. You know very well that the crown will be fulfilled. At this time, the matter is very important. You have to think twice. Nothing else. A month later, the pulses were delayed. Other veins must take the initiative to challenge you. If you can't stop it, the Chu family lineage is probably about to be divided. The Holy Lord reminded earnestly. You don't speak but operate the original chi. Suddenly the blood was surging like a dragon. You can practice again. The Holy Lord's pupils shrank and looked at him in disbelief. But he could not find the 30 contemporaries. Naturally, I can't see any clues. I asked the Holy Lord for permission. You salute again. The Holy Lord stared at you and was silent for a long time before speaking. There is one thing that I thought about. Or decide to tell you. After listening, you will decide whether to reopen the Chu family lineage. The Holy Lord opened his mouth to make you puzzled. But his next sentence. But it makes you feel like you have been struck by lightning. I suspect that your father did not die in an accident. Instead, he was murdered. You tremble all over your body. Bloodshot climbing in his eyes. Staring at the Holy Lord. 3 years ago, the Holy Demon War broke out between the Tianxian Holy Land and the Dark Demon sect. Chu Zhendong, as one of the 3 powerhouses of the Tianxian Holy Land, led the people to fight. The battle was dark and bloody. In the end, the Tianxian Holy Land won a great victory under the leadership of Chu Zhendong. However, the war ended. When it is about to return, Chu Zhendong was ambushed by the Dark Demon sect and died heroically. Even the bones were not found. You always thought it was an accident. But now the Holy Lord tells you that there is another hidden chi. Your father is one of the 3 powerhouses of my heavenly mysterious Holy Land. The ordinary saint was not his opponent at all. And he left the army alone back then. Encountered an ambush by the Dark Demon sect. So I suspect that there are spies of the Dark Demon cult inside the Holy Land. If you want to reopen the Chu family's lineage, it will inevitably be targeted by the spies of the Demon sect. Although I am a Holy Lord, I cannot do everything. The dangers you face. It may be scarier than you think. Are you sure you want to continue to reopen the Chu family's lineage? The Holy Lord looked at you with a solemn expression. The atmosphere in the hall was depressing. The blood in your eyes is blood red, and there is a monstrous real anger. The word kill swelled in my heart. Take a deep breath and let the anger surge in your heart. Slowly suppressed. Your anger won't solve anything. The revenge for killing his father is not shared. I not only want to reopen the Chu family. I also have to find out the spies of the demon sect to suppress the enemy. Whoever the murderer is. I must let him be in debt. You gritted your teeth and looked determined. In a trance, the Holy Lord seemed to see Chu Zhendong when he was young. Now that you've made up your mind. Then I will fulfill you. You go back first. I prepare the decree to summon the Holy Land. The Holy Lord finally agreed. Thank you, Your Majesty. You breathe a sigh of relief and bow. Although your father is gone. But I've always seen you like that. If there is any trouble in the future. Come to me though. This is my holy decree. Seeing the order is like seeing me. It can also control some of the power of the Holy Land. Although you can practice. But after all, the strength is low. This confidentiality can be used in case of danger. The Holy Lord's heart softened and he made a promise. Then he took out a piece of the Holy Lord's order and gave it to you. The Holy Lord's decree is not just a status symbol. And it also contains a hint of the power of the Holy Lord. It can control a trace of the protection formation of the Tianxian Holy Land. In this Tianxian Holy Land. With this Holy Lord's order. Your security is greatly enhanced. Thank you, Uncle Wan. You are moved and defeated again. But this time it was not the Holy Lord but the book. Watching you leave, the Holy Lord has a complicated mood. Both relieved and worried. Chu Fan's attitude has changed so much. He was flawless and unsullied. The jade body is tall and slender. A picturesque face. Those straight and slender jade legs. It's even more irresistible. Wang Yuchan. The first saint of the Holy Emperor. At the same time, she is also the daughter of the Holy Lord. Jade Zen. What are you doing here? The Holy Lord was slightly surprised. Chu Fan and Nangong Shui were reasonable. Wang Yuchan did not talk nonsense and went straight to the topic. Export the specific circumstances of Chu Fan's divorce from Nangong Shui. After hearing this, the Holy Lord's face turned cold. The Nangong family is really not as good as a generation. I thought there was a Nangong Shui in this generation. There can be a little hope of rising. I didn't expect that this was just a little achievement. I played tricks with Zhou. The Holy Lord was really angry. For the rise of Nangong Shui. She knows best. If it weren't for Chu Fan's heartfelt dedication. What is Nangong Shui? Even the title of this emperor saintess. It was also Chu Fan who begged her. Now Nangong Shui not only wants to kick Chu. I also want to be with Xiao Tianling. This shoulder-to-shoulder whore is really damned. Do you want me to knock on the Nangong family? Wang Yuchan and Chu Fan's childhood sweetheart. Naturally, I don't want to see Chu Fan bullied. However, the Holy Lord shook his head. If we intervene. On the contrary, it is not good to be geographical as a Holy Lord. I want to deal with the declining Nangong family lineage. Naturally, it is a breeze. But for Chu Fan, it was Yu Miao's help. Then we will watch Chu Fan. Bullying to the Nangong. Wang Yuchan raised his eyebrows slightly jealous. The canonization of the saint has been passed down and should not be changed. But the canonization after 10 days was cancelled. Subsequent rewards are also waived. In addition, didn't Chu Fan go to Nangong's house to ask for the bride price? You go with my decree. So that the southern public family does not fool the people. Although the Holy Lord will not suppress it. But he had to support Chu Fan. The Nangong family wanted to bully Chu Fan. Dream. After leaving the Holy Lord's lineage. You didn't go back to Xiangfeng. Instead, he went to Yulin Peak still. 3 days have come. It's time to go to war. Just came to Yulin Peak. You bumped into one. A girl in light clothes who is ashamed of supermodels. His surname is Chuda. Why did you divorce my sister? You despicable and shameless villain. He even dared to come back. Get out of here. Our Nangong family does not welcome you. When the girl saw you, her face was full of anger. Nangong Jin. Nangong Shui's sister. Love vanity green tea worship gold. You look like this sister-in-law. The clothes on her body. Jewelry. Fittings. Storage items. Even gouache. You bought it for her. Once she followed her ass. The brother-in-law is long and the brother-in-law is short. Unexpectedly, in the blink of an eye, it became surnamed Chu. It's really ruthless. A good dog doesn't get in the way. You have divorced your wife. Naturally, I won't get used to her anymore. Surname Chu. You are so bold. How dare you scold me? Your words instantly made Nangong Jinru's tail cat. The whole body is covered in hair. She has long been unhappy with this useless brother-in-law. Previously, Beiji was just asking for protection. Now his sister is reasonable with Chu Fan. And he also found a better Xiao Tianling. Naturally, he would not give Chu Fan any more good faces. You look at him with cold eyes. Smell, this is a matter between me and Nangong Shui. Do you dare to say one more word? I'll break your mouth. Your cold eyes. Let Nangong Jin seem to be targeted by a peerless beast. It made him feel frightened. But soon the fear turned into shame. An even stronger anger erupted from the bottom of his heart. He's just a waste. Why should I be afraid of him? Although Nangong Jin's martial arts talent is not as good as Nangong Shui. But under the elixir and snacks provided by Chu Fan, it also reached the ninefold of qi and blood. 9 qi and blood let Nangong Jin. It has a strength of 9,000 pounds. When the cup is opened, it is not a problem. On the other hand, although Chu Fan has the holy body of the valley of the desert, but the sky is bound and grows. It's just a 5-way waste. Nangong Jin's heart was shocked and angry. He pulled out and stopped in front of you. Fortunately, you really treat yourself as a green onion. I used to look at my sister's face. I call you brother-in-law. Now you and my sister are reasonable. I don't need to be polite to you anymore. You dare to insult me even if you cultivate my sister. I'm going to make you kneel down and apologize today. Lon Kilo was furious. 9 paths of qi and blood operate. A strong oppression was formed. The parts in his hands glowed blue. It is a top-notch zero object. He begged you to get it. Now he actually has the parts you bought for him. Used to threaten. It's ridiculous. You dare to draw your sword against me. You stare at the blue kilogram. You originally just wanted to take the bride price and leave. Good gatherings and dispersals. Unexpectedly, not only Lon Kilogram betrayed himself. Even his family looked down on him. Blue Kilogram in front of himself. Brother-in-law's eldest brother-in-laws. I don't know how to compare behind my back. Pity yourself for being blinded by love. I didn't see the wolf heart and lungs of this family clearly. Surname should kneel down for me. Blue Palace Jin was angry and stopped talking nonsense. It was so long that the qi and blood flowed out of Blue Palace Jin's body. Blue Palace Jin slashed out with a sword as fast as lightning. Cut towards your knees. Obviously trying to cut your legs. Force you to kneel. It's really vicious. This sword is fast and ruthless. You stand still. Seem to be frightened and dumbfounded. But Blue Palace Jin did not have the slightest intention of showing mercy to his subordinates. The offensive on his hand was more intense. However, just as the blue light spirit sword was about to be slashed. With his body shape, he subtly avoided this sword. Then he raised his right hand. Without hesitation, he slapped him out. A crisp and loud slap sounded. I saw that the blue light essence was actually slapped and flew out. Fall to the ground. Half of the face is red and swollen. One of the teeth was knocked out. The strength of the Blu-ray essence is not weak. If it was you before, there is nothing but escape. But now you. Not only did he cultivate the Black Dragon Heaven Slayer essence, reached the realm of the ninefold realm of the Qi and Blood Mirror. It even broke the first heavenly path acceleration that broke the holy body of the deserted valley. Unsealed the golden Qi and Blood. Both are ninefold Qi and Blood mirrors. Your golden Qi and Blood are twice as much as ordinary Qi and Blood. There is 18,000 pounds of power to throw poison with a hand. Nangong Jin couldn't bear this slap. You dare to hit me. Nangong Jin's face twisted in pain. Covering half of his face and glaring at you. He never thought of it. I was actually beaten by a waist. I also rushed in front of me and was completely useless. You snorted coldly and took a step out. Then he walked to Nangong Jin. The tall figure formed a terrible oppression. Nangong Jin couldn't help but tremble. At this time, in his eyes. You are like a peerless murderer. Opened his bloody mouth. It seemed to tear him to pieces. The assistant was at this critical moment. Nangong Shui appeared. Chu Fanon. How dare you hit my sister? Nangong Shui quickly helped Nangong Jin up. Xuanji's beautiful eyes glared at him with anger. Sister, you must make the decision for me. I just asked her. She became angry. Slapped me. Thank you for showing up in time. Otherwise she will definitely break my face. See Nangong Shui. Nangong Jin Ryu appeared on the star. He hurriedly hid behind his sister and cried and complained. This weak green tea posture is really wrong. You're going too far. If you have any grievances, come to me. What kind of ability is it to bully my sister? Nangong Shui Lume fell from the tree, and his anger was not hateful. But you are indifferent to the infatuation before nothing. Enough nonsense. I am here today to get back my savings. Give me back my stuff. We have never had anything to do with it since. The flounder is not polite. Nangong Shui's face was extremely ugly. The Shooting Star Bible is a holy treasure. There is nothing to do. The blue sky and white jade sword and colorful clouds are 100 million craft houses. It is a complete set of magic tools. Value is connected. In addition, his father likes to gamble on his mother's heavy things. The family has long been an empty shell. Not to mention 3 million snacks. I can't even take out 30,000. Are you still a man? Those things are not what I want. But you gave it to me voluntarily. You gave me the one you gave me. Why are you so embarrassed to go back? At the beginning, you said you would take care of me for the rest of my life. It sounds so good. Now he has changed his mind. Ask for snacks. He didn't give his life. Just watch and do it. Nangong Shui was indignant. If these things are given, not only will it affect his cultivation, even the pig vein delay after a month. I'm afraid it's hard for him to resist. You were impressed by Nangong Shui's scoundrel behavior. I give it to you. You can only ask for it. I won't give it to you. You can't take it. What's more, you are ruthless first. Then don't blame me for not being careless. If you don't pay it back today, don't blame me for being rude to you. Although Nangong Shui is the holy body heavenly pride. And it is also the strength of the Tao Palace Mirror ninefold. But you hold the main power of the Holy Spirit. It can induce the power of the Holy Land formation. Nangong Shui did not refuse at all. If he really wants to do it, you are also sure to subdue him. I want to determine this financial resources. Don't push me. Nangong Shuang clenched his teeth. The powerful aura of the Tao Palace Mirror was surging. What's going on? You want to hit me? Don't forget the Eucharist in your heart. Tao Gong Mirror strength. Include everything on your body. It's all for you. What are you without me? You laugh. Wrapped Nangong Shui's dignity cleanly. Nangong Shui's face turned white for a while. The anger in his eyes was even more painful. The atmosphere was solemn and tense. At this moment, a burst of applause rang out. The dignified young master of the Chu family. He only bullies women. It was really an eye-opener for this holy son. You turn your head and see a young man walking outside. Xiao Tianling is the young master of the Xiao family. The third son of the Purple Enclosure Holy Emperor. Holding the holy body of the Qilin. Now he is only 20 years old. But he was already a strong man buried in the ninefold. In the younger generation of the Purple Enclosure Holy Emperor. It is also one of the best. Far from being comparable. Tianling, why are you here? Seeing Xiao Tianling, the anger in Nangong Shui's eyes dissipated. It turned into a continuous relationship. You have never experienced this kind of look thinking about you. So come and see you. I just didn't expect to see this kind of thing when I first came. Xiao Tianling smiled but was extremely hypocritical. There is also a sense of pride that is knocked into the bones. It's very uncomfortable. Sorry for making you see the joke. But don't worry. I was able to handle it quickly. Nangong Shui explained in a low voice. Xiao Tianling is too good. Let her self-harm and bribes. So always put yourself in a low posture. I can't help but want to please him. She told herself. To love someone should be humble to the dust. So she didn't want Xiao Tianling to see her embarrassed side. I want to deal with Li Fan's troubles as soon as possible. Then he and Xiao Tianling double speed and double paint. Brother-in-law, you must make the decision for me. Nangong Jin seemed to have grasped a life-saving straw and quickly got up. Crying to Xiao Tianling aggrievedly. And she changed her words very quickly. Nangong Shui and Xiao Tianling have not yet made a sense and changed their names to brothers-in-law. This makes you feel very ironic. In the end, this matter is all because of me. In that case, let me solve it. Xiao Tianling comforted softly. Then he turned his head and stared at you with contempt. Kneel down and kowtow to apologize. Otherwise, I'll break your legs. Let you crawl out. A supplement to the atmosphere of horror. It suddenly rose from Xiao Tianling. Pressing on you with overwhelming momentum. That was the powerful power of the divine burial mirror ninefold. Nangong Shui and Nangong Jin on the side couldn't help it. The face turned pale and couldn't bear it. As for you, it's more like a stormy night. There is always a threat of frivolity. Facing Xiao Tianling's strong domineering. Your eyes squint slightly, and the cold light is dangerous. What are you? I also dare to punch in front of me. You reached out and grabbed the Holy Lord's order. Seeing the Holy Lord, Xiao Tianling's pupils cursed. I can't believe my eyes. The Holy Lord's decree. Seeing the command is like meeting the Holy Ruler. Don't kneel down and kowtow to meet you. You speak coldly. It really shocked Xiao Tianling and the three of them. According to the regulations of the Ziwei Holy Land. Indeed, you have to kowtow. But at this time, it is you who hold the Holy Lord's order. A young master of Fei Mai. Waste that cannot be cultivated. The garbage abandoned by Nangong Shui. Don't talk about Xiao Tianling. Even Nangong Jin couldn't let go of his dignity. I kowtow to you. Brat. You are so bold. How dare you steal the Holy Lord's order? He also dared to fake his power in front of me. Watch me send you to the law enforcement hall. Please convict and punish the elders of law enforcement. Xiao Jianling's reaction was quick. A bite of the nail is what you stole from it. She took a step out. The right hand draws a claw, and the purple true chi is released. The terrifying aura instantly erupted to the extreme. It seemed that a purple Qilin divine beast appeared between heaven and earth. One claw fell and the wind tore it. Straight to your throat. Xiao Jianling's speed is too fast. People can't react at all. And her strength is also very strong. Not only the dancers of the god burial mirror ninefold. It also has the holy body of the unicorn. The comprehensive strength is comparable to that of a strong mirror. On the other hand, although you have untied it, the first lock of the holy body of the valley of the desert also broke through to the ninth layer of the Qi and blood mirror. But compared to Xiao Tianling. But there is a huge gap in strength. You can't hide it all. Even more unbearable. And yet you are standing on the top. Don't dodge, your eyes are calm. Xiao Tianling. You are still as hypocritical and shameless as ever. But today I will make you kneel. You have to kneel. You urged the holy martyr. Suddenly, a tremor appeared in the void. It turned into a 10-meter-sized trembling hand, covering the sky and filming it fiercely. Xiao Tianling was covered in cold hair. I felt a strong sense of crisis. But it was too late for her to escape. The big hand of the formation quickly took a picture. Directly slapped Xiao Tianling on the ground. Xiao Jianling's knees bent. Kneeling on the ground in frustration. It was even more bloody in the mouth and nose. This scene directly scared Nangong Blood and Nangong Jing on the side. Xiao Tianling, who is high above, was forced to kneel down to Chu Fan. It's simply incredible. What is the ability to use foreign objects? If you have the ability, you don't need to beat the main force. Fight me head on. Xiao Jianling's face was broken with anger. His eyes are staring at you with fire-breathing eyes. I can't wait to tear you to pieces. Chu Fan, what are you doing? Don't let go of Xiao Tianling quickly. Nangong Shui also reacted and glared and scolded. Your eyes flashed and you moved forward strongly. A warning to choke Nangong Shui. You two want to be embarrassed. I will fulfill you. But my things must be returned to me. Nangong Shui, I'll give you one last chance. I will return the gift, I will turn around and leave. From then on, you and I had no relationship. If you don't give it to me, I will kill you. You hold the Holy Lord command strong and domineering. Nangong Shui's face turned pale. I feel like I'm about to suffocate. He never thought that he would keep licking his chew. It would become so heartless. He looked at Chu Fan. I saw the decisive and cold-killing intent. He really dared to kill himself. Don't be a villain who is rampant when he is successful. The Holy Lord's order is not yours after all. You are rampant for a while. It can't be rampant for a lifetime. You are just a fee to sell the young master. Or a waste that cannot be cultivated. You offended me today. I will definitely make you worse than death. Xiao Tianling gritted his teeth. I only feel that I have been subjected to a 7-foot adult. He vowed to be fierce in his ambitions. You gave him a cold look. The mysterious formation pattern was pressed down with a big hand. The ground under Xiao Tianling was crushed to the point of cracking, and he lay down on his knees. Seeing this scene, Nangong Shui was shocked and angry. If you want to force me in this way, it's annoying. It's just a fool's dream. I am dead. It won't give you a spirit stone either. If you have the ability, kill me. Nangong Shuing clenched his teeth and had a tough attitude. At this moment, a cold voice fell from the sky. If you don't pay it back. The Nangong family lineage was removed from the Holy Land.